Hi, I'm Sybil.
And this is Dad.
I'm really shocked by this ending. I'm not shocked like some are dare shocked, but I didn't really like the ending. But the ending for this is just done so good, so well. I mean,
we're on episode 2 for the Cheerleaders by Cara Thomas. We did most of the story in our part 1 of this. You can choose whether to go back if you didn't listen to the part 1, but that would be strange.
You don't really need to do that. I mean,
you definitely should go back.
Yeah, you should. Yeah. But you don't need to watch it first, whatever.
Read it, ideally. You can watch the front cover of the book if you want to read it. Anyway,
it's fine.
A quick trigger warning up top. We've got more discussions around sexual assault and statutory rape. And in this portion of the book as well, we've got mentions of domestic violence. We got up to the point where the investigation's kind of ticking along. We go back in time. Ali, who's the cheer coach for Jen and the other 5, she has an actual fight with Carly, who is a student.
And if anyone there has to be cameras in the school.
Yeah.
Has to be, because that is not okay for a teacher. It's not okay.
I actually am not sure when this book is meant to be set. I don't think they give us a year, just that 5 years has passed between.
I don't think it's that long ago. I think it might have been 2010s.
Well, yeah, I think I don't know.
I think it's quite recent.
Yeah. Carly's vaping.
And also because there's text messages and stuff.
Yeah. But yes, it does feel quite strange that a coach within the school could actively beat a student up and then still be working.
Maybe they found a room that doesn't have cameras.
Maybe. Well,
maybe the girls' locker room.
I was about to say it's in the changing rooms, so that would make sense. Something that I've written down here because I didn't twig until slightly later in the book. Jen's phone, when Monica finds it, doesn't have any texts. She does say this, and we didn't talk about this yesterday. That's strange. Somebody's deleted all the text messages. Bit weird. Okay, another trigger warning, which I didn't put at the beginning.
There is talk of suicide.
Absolutely. So Jen, Monica's sister, she killed herself 5 years ago. We don't...
we don't actually know how she killed herself. It's never said in the book. But I don't know why. I don't know. Tom, the stepdad.
There's some hints at the gun.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I don't
think so.
I don't think it would benefit the plot for us to know how. The fact is that she has, and those things have been kept from Monica, and certain things continue to be kept from Monica. And I actually think that is, obviously, that's kind of sensible. I don't think her parents would ever get to the point where they relinquish that sort of information. It's not something that the book dwells on, and I respect the book for doing that. I think that's the right thing. It's, you're not kind of trying to glorify anything around that. We see a bit of interactions between Ethan and Jen. They're quite sweet. It turns out that in his headphones all the time, because Ethan keeps getting told off at school for having his headphones in, he's been listening to audiobooks the whole time. So
still, you would get told off.
No, obviously. I'm not saying you shouldn't be told off, but I think everybody assumes that he's listening to emo music, metal music, or the weird emo kid.
Like Paramore. Whatever.
Or Nine Inch Nails.
Oh, My Chemical Romance.
Sybil's on a bit of an emo one at the moment.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm not.
What are you on about?
I don't listen to them that much anymore.
So she's home ill. She's got strep throat, like a throat infection. And Ethan, she sneaks Ethan into the house because she wants to talk to somebody. So
he's going to get strep throat, maybe.
Well, yeah, so he lays next to her, even though she's contagious. And this is painted out as some lovely romantic scene. I'm just like, dude, because he wants to listen to the audiobook with her. You're going to get strep throat. That's not very romantic.
Maybe. Just take out your headphones.
Yeah, if it's going through your phone, you could just listen together. Ginny has invented a new persona. She's catfished Carly Amato so they can meet her again. She's pretending to be somebody, I think, Elizabeth Wilson. So they... when
I read that book, when I read that bit, I actually thought that she had a friend named.
Oh, no. Ginny's made it all up. So there's a memorial service for the 5 girls. Monica feels really overwhelmed by this. She runs away and bumps into Brandon. So we've not seen Brandon for a while, but he comes back in. Creepy man. He says he tried to pretend that what he did in terms of them having sex was okay because she looked older and acted older. This man needs to be in jail.
He's like, he's like,
I think he's
27.
Yeah, he's 27 because he was 20. He was 22.
And he did the same thing with Carly.
Not Carly. We'll get there. We'll get there.
I'm pretty
sure.
We'll
get there, don't worry.
I forgot. Literally just ready.
So they catfish Carly and they meet up with her, and Carly basically, the coach's boyfriend and her friend, but she won't say who these guys' names are because they come from some posh fancy school. I don't really understand why Carly doesn't give them any names. But she said something about getting her life back on track, and she used to be into drugs, and there's some stuff.
We do get to see this earlier on.
We do, yes. So at this point in the story, I wrote in my notes, oh my goodness, there is a real and annoying possibility that Brandon is involved. Because I mentioned in the last episode of this that I would be really annoyed if Brandon kind of came back in. But we are kind of drip fed bits of Brandon back into the story, so he doesn't turn up out of nowhere. They are at I forget whether this bit is the dancey bit at the homecoming parade. There's all sorts of stuff going on. The float. There's a float. They're on a thing. Yeah, and guess
who Monica sees with the cheerleading coach that the person who used to be the Ali. Guess who's her boyfriend is? Brandon.
Oh, we've had a conversation between Tom and Monica, which is quite significant, where they discussed the fact that Susan Berry had a dog. It's quite a big dog, and there's a question of...
And the dog, maybe tried to save her?
Yeah, well, it was laid next to her when somebody found her. And
the dog died!
They didn't kill the dog. The dog was still alive.
What? Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, yay. Where did the dog go?
I guess Susan Berry's parents moved away after she died. So the idea is Monica kind of goes, oh, well, why didn't Jack Canning have, how did he get away without any bites if the dog was trying to protect her? And then at the game, Brandon is wearing shorts, and she realises that Brandon has a sort of semicircular scar on his leg. Brandon also, he texts Monica going, hey, why did you talk to my girlfriend and all these things?
She didn't know.
Well, yeah, she didn't know, but I don't think Brandon realises that. She's starting to work things out. He turns up to a party that she's at, and...
Why? That party's literally for 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds.
Because he's a creep. And so he is...
I thought the age gap was 8 years. They said the age gap was 8 years between them.
Maybe it is, and we've got the maths wrong somewhere.
It's 10 years. Because he said 5 years ago he's 22, so now he's 27, and Monica's 16.
Mm-hmm.
That's 11 years.
He is a bad person. But put a pin in that one, because you might get some satisfaction out of it. He's turned up to this party. He's being very aggressive. He's grabbed her. He's kind of let on that he was the one that did it. He's not admitted anything, but she's kind of questioned it. She works out that he was seeing Juliana at the time that she was killed, who was 15 at that time. So he was 22 and she was 15. So that's a literal crime. He's a paedophile.
He still is.
Yeah, he still is, yeah. So she then gets picked up by her mum. The day after, Pt, her little brother, and her are home alone, and there's a knock at the door, and who should it be?
And there's an epic fight scene.
But Brandon. So there's some genuine competency from from Monica here. She tries to record him on her phone, which she has in her like dressing gown pocket.
Yeah.
But she leaves her hand in her pocket, and he kind of twigs to what she's doing, and he's like, "Are you recording me?" And then he explains that he'd gone to see. Before this, he's said, "Oh, I went to see Juliana to try and break it off, but she didn't want to, and she was going to call the police, and so he killed her."
She would.
Well, I think so. She wanted him to leave his girlfriend to be with her because she's being manipulated by an adult while she is a child. So he kills her and then kills Susan when she came down the stairs. And it's at that point that Pt turns up behind Monica and Brandon sees him. And Monica is scared that he's going to kill them both because they are witnesses to what's happened. She's like, "Hey,"
just steal.
She's
baseball bat.
"Hey, you're not going to kill a kid, are you, Brandon?" And then, in a stunning,
She is a kid.
in a stunning misdirect, she knees him in the testicles really hard, and says, "Pt, run to Monica's house," because Ginny's house, not
She's Monica.
She is Monica. "Run back to our house, Pt. Quickly, run out and back in again." I know I said in the last episode that I would be really annoyed if it was Brandon, but because we've drip fed little hints at Brandon and we've slowly phased out.
I mean, I haven't really picked up until you saw him at the game and the dog.
Even if it's the dog has left its teeth imprints on a person's leg.
Yes.
So there is a tussle. They end up in the garage, but Monica's she's quite physically competent throughout all of this. Like, she's a dancer, she's an athlete, and so she doesn't get totally overpowered. She hits him with a baseball bat. He goes down, starts to tell, basically go back into more of the details about how and why he killed her.
Okay.
She hits him in. Go on, sorry.
So basically, follow Juliana into the house because she wouldn't answer the door. Oh, a reason because she didn't answer the door. She didn't wanna answer the door.
She was being chased by a paedophile.
So he went in, and she tried to defend herself because honestly, he followed her in. And then he described it as he couldn't help it. He had to kill her.
Yeah, the man is a straight up psychopath.
And then Susan came down on screaming because Juliana had just been killed in front of her. So Brandon strangled her.
In this story, Monica hits him really hard in the knee with the baseball bat. As she calls him a paedophile, she gets halfway through the word and he makes a move. It says he rams his fist into her mouth. I don't know if that's meant to be a punch or he's meant to be stopping her from screaming. But anyway, he's starts to strangle.
He could just bite the fist.
I think she does. I think she bites him and draws blood.
Does.
Yeah. She's he then starts to strangle her. She kind of has some line which is "Is this what you did to them?" And then Ginny swoops in like a wrecking ball and hits him over the back of the head with a baseball bat.
Oh wait, so she didn't have the baseball bat? To hit him over the head with while he was trying to strangle her.
Yeah, no, because she threw it away, so he didn't get it.
But he could just.
Yeah, but she's pinned, so she can't you need to be able to swing the bat, don't you? And if you've got if you can't really move your arms, you're gonna tap him like it's pear. So she throws it away so he doesn't get it and bash her in with it.
So is the door open in all of this?
Well, I think it's the door's left open, or they've ended up in the garage where the door's open.
So you're telling me no other neighbour is just walking
I don't know.
anywhere? No person?
Well, clearly not. I don't think they live on a super busy road. It's like a quiet residential area. That's the vibe I got. But anyway, Ginny does come in and she hits him over the back of the head and he goes down and she's like, "Hey, Pete got to mine. Don't worry, he's safe. We've called the police. They're on their way and we also called Tom." And Monica goes, "Okay, that's good." and she proceeds to kick Brandon over and over again in the ribs until the police get there. So he gets some real physical punishment, which is good. I don't issue physical violence, but that man deserved that physical violence. So we do get confirmation that Jen's death was a suicide, and Monica always thought she hadn't left a note, but it was just that her parents had kind of kept it from her. They make some like really brief reference to the fact that it tells Monica to go and see California or something like that. And then we finish with a little twist story. So,
oh yeah, I'm gonna tell this.
I'll set it up and then you tell it. So we get Daphne, the journalist. Monica had.
Oh yeah, I didn't really pay attention to that bit.
Yeah, it's sort of, it just sets this last little bit up. So she'd emailed Daphne, who said, "I've got a private investigator friend. You want to dig up some dirt?" And so Monica goes, "Hey, Phil Cordero, Ginny's dad, find me out some things, please." And she goes, "Hey, he sort of disappeared the night that the girls died in the car crash." And Monica goes, "Oh, that's a bit weird." And then, yes, Sybil's going to tell us about the last chapter.
Okay, so Ginny's dad, very abusive. So his mum tells Ginny to go upstairs and go into her closet because there's a lock on her closet from the
inside. Yeah.
Inside.
I don't know what practical use that has as a closet. I think
if she needs to hide.
I think it's maybe a walk-in closet rather than we're thinking of it as a wardrobe.
Wait, she has a walk-in closet?
Well, that's what I'm guessing. Yes.
So Ginny's mum has to go to the hospital and basically
puts out a restraining order. It says that she's going to press charges on Ginny's dad because he's beaten her up and broken her wrist.
Ginny's dad comes and takes Ginny to go for some ice cream.
He kidnaps her essentially. Yeah.
They stop at this.
Ginny's dad has stopped to get beer. He
drinks the beer and he comes back.
Oh, he's already drunk at this point, but he drinks more.
Yeah, and he goes back into the car, and basically he just gets really mad at Ginny because she just doesn't think he should be driving. She's
really scared and won't answer his questions or something.
So he starts driving, and really dangerous driving, and he skids off
Well, he turns round to shout at Ginny, and that makes him bring the car into oncoming traffic, and the oncoming traffic is the two girls, Bethany and Colleen.
Mhm. So they crash the car, and Ginny survives, and she opens the window. Don't know how.
The car's upside down. She manages to unbuckle a seatbelt and open the window. I guess it's like it's a twisty handle window.
Oh, that wouldn't be much use in our car. We need the engine on.
We would. Oh, I don't know, but Ginny gets out basically.
Yeah, Ginny gets out. I don't think I could fit through that. I mean.
Yeah, you definitely could. It's a car window.
So she gets out of the car and she hears her dad. He's alive, and he asks her to unbuckle the seatbelt.
The car is they're on the edge of a lake at the moment, and the car is slipping.
So the dad's really scared that it's going to topple into the lake, and that he's going to die. Ginny does not want to do that because
she goes and checks the other car first and finds out that
split in half.
Yeah, the car is split in half. There's an arm. There's a limb that's been detached. It's a real mess. She throws up next to the.
And Ellie in the bucket said the paramedics threw up on this scene too.
Well, yeah. So.
Wait, is the dog in the car?
The dog. No, these are the different friends. No dog here.
Which friends are these?
This is Bethany and Colleen. They were the first two to die. Then Juliana and Susan got murdered. And then Jen, yeah.
The dog's not in the car.
No. Ginny goes back to her dad's car. It's sliding. He's calling for help, and
she says no.
Well, she doesn't even say no. She just walks away.
I know, but where's she walking? I don't know how she gets home at this point.
She walks back up. I mean, they've slid down an embankment, so I guess she walks back up the embankment and she must find her way either to her mum or to home, because nobody knew that Phil Cordero had died. I suppose nobody recovered his car, but
Because it was in the lake.
he was like due to go on trial for drunk driving and domestic violence, so he was likely to spend lots of time in prison, so everybody just assumes he's run away.
And why can't he undo his seatbelt? It's just a button.
No, I think like in the car crash it must have got to a point where the buckle's broken and he can't undo his seatbelt, or he can't reach it because I think he's more injured than she is.
How injured is she? Is it just like on her head?
Yeah, I think so. She's got the scar on her knuckle and something like that. So anyway, I actually think we both enjoyed the ending to this. Mm-hmm. I feel like, once again, you mentioned earlier that it's...
I like the start, the middle, not so much. The ending, I loved it.
Yeah, I think I read this all really quickly, and I think the ending was a good payoff. We sat in the ending a bit. We got some kind of... We see that there's some justice against Brandon. He gets, obviously, the not just the physical sort of retribution of Monica and Ginny. He ends up in prison. We get to kind of sit in... We get a nice resolution with Ethan.
Do we?
Yeah, she texts Ethan and he kind of goes, "Hey, thank you for giving me the chance to move on from this, because I've found out what happened." It doesn't... Yes, it wraps everything up quite nicely, but
it's a bit sweet.
It's a little bit, and you still get the kind of... You get the explanation of the car crash and you understand why Ginny's been hiding everything. So it doesn't feel like, everything is fully neat and tidy and wrapped up with a bow. You've still got this bit of... There's still a potential...
because we still don't know.
Yeah. It's not a mystery for us. It's a mystery for the people that are in the story as to like how the girls in the car crash died.
Yeah.
We do, but the people in the story don't, do they?
Oh yeah, because Ginny's not telling.
Yes. So this is, excellent. I've enjoyed this. This has been our first actual book for quite a while now that we're on the summer break and we can we actually have time to read. I think it's me. I am the problem.
And I can only get through books that do not have a small print. I tried getting through Black Beauty, right? I got through the horse one.
Yeah.
I got through 30 pages, but then the small print and but then the small print just got a bit harder and the story got less interesting and it just stopped.
That's definitely more important than the size of the font, isn't it? So as always, not entirely sure what we're going to do next, but hopefully we will aim to do another full novel.
I'll choose this one.
Oh, I have to say, actually, we do have a Dr. Finkel episode coming up, and we're going to be looking at some David Walliams stories. So
The World's Worst.
The World's Worst series, of which there are lots of books now. So we'll probably see you next time for that one. Goodbye.
Bye.